You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. My name is Tony Stevens and I am presenting to you Heavenscape Shattered Realms. We are in the middle of a riveting adventure and I don't want to really break that tension, but I'm going to. I'm also going to tell you to click like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, I will send your grandmother to your house to reinforce the fact that you should do so. I'm also going to let all of my cast and crew introduce themselves, maybe by their real official Earth name, and then their make-believe tabletop gaming name, and then a little bit about where they're at right now, maybe what they were doing, or if their name is John McClay, what they thought they could have been doing in an alternate reality of this game. So we'll go ahead and start at my right with the good doctor, you, sir.
Hello, I'm not a doctor. My name is John.
The doctor.
And my character's name is Jin Callus.
You're getting good at remembering that.
I'm getting good at that. It's almost like I made him up.
That doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to remember,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I do think about that a lot, where like maybe God doesn't even remember making.
Where did I put that thing that I drew? Yeah.
And he's like, he finds reality. It's like, oh yeah, in some old drawer.
It's just this thing that got balled up.
And and he sits there, remembers it. I was like, that's cool. And then he puts it in with the other childhood God like reality drawings. And that's the multiverse.
That's scary.
Yeah, they're all stacked on top of each other. Sometimes one of the drawings smudges the drawing beneath it.
And that's where they start to bleed through realities.
Yeah. That's where ghosts come from.
That's ghosts.
And genies.
That makes sense.
To bring it full circle.
Full circle to Jin Callus.
Jin Callus is a genie. His energy is trapped inside a human body that has long since rotted away, so he's just a flaming skeleton.
With what kind of weapons?
He has something he calls bone spurs. Now they're made of adamantine, which is a kind of metal. He got them coated in that special metal. So they're adamantine bone spurs, is what he calls them.
That's true. He does. In his own fantastic speech patterns. You there in the red shirt with the pretty smile.
This is not.
Or
this is a
the
black
raised
shirt.
Eyebrows. Whichever one you want to be today.
Oh, her. Okay.
My name is Jessica. I'm playing Amara, and I think we were in a cave.
Remember our failure in the cave.
You were trying to kill him. I remember now.
No.
Yes, you were.
I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that?
You have to convince the audience that it wasn't you.
Yeah. I've convinced me that it's not me.
Right, that's part of your new question.
You literally stopped calling them bone spurs and started calling them
Shinks.
Like, that's how much you were not hiding the fact that you wanted to kill him.
I have extended my Ronnie and my Casey Shinks.
You renamed your weapon.
I do remember that. Some alternate reality.
So does the audience.
Yeah, because to them it's just the last episode.
Yeah.
Right. All right, now introducing a brand new character.
Casey, and I'll be playing Ravina.
Ravina.
Say it with like an accent.
She's a master of the swarms. She has animals that are crossed between a ferret and a badger, so they're fingers.
Well, that sounds adorable.
Do you want to join the Fingers? Wait for it.
Mm-hmm. And she's been tasked on a mission, been blessed by the god do you say?
Luxeon. I would say.
Luxeon. So she's following
The god of light. Yeah.
Through the darkness of the
Following
woods.
the sign. She saw the sign. Just like Ace of Base. All right, sir. Last but not the least, the mostest.
I am Ronnie. I am playing Rogoth. And he is currently talking to an old feller.
To a feller in a cave that he just happened upon. Smelled his fire, sat down next beside him, and just don't eat his curds and whey. We'll see how it all goes. So what I want to do then is I will actually start with, you said it was Ravina, correct?
Yeah.
We'll start with you, and I'll actually show you.
What? How come she gets to see?
She gets to see. She gets to see everything. You get to see nothing because you're inside of a cave.
Haha. Oh, wait, we're both in the cave.
Yeah, you're in the cave with him. Sorry.
At least we're not in Yip Yap's cave.
Yip Yap's cave may be worse, maybe better. Really not gonna
Poor
lie.
little dude.
You know, it's
Stuck in that cave.
he's just by himself. Realistically, is the only difference.
Poor Yip Yap.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead
Makes me
and
want to cry.
download this.
Oh, I missed my
And
drawing.
I'm gonna send it over to the chat so you can see the map.
Which chat?
The
Game
main,
chat?
the game chat.
The Mordenave chat.
Yeah, you should be in there, correct?
Morden
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Then I'm going to send it to you. It's the one with the words that I can't say.
Ooh, we
Boom.
can see it too.
Ruined my drawing,
More.
guys. I'm very upset
Pinned.
about it.
All right, it's pinned. Now, if you look at that image right there, you can see that there's actually a large amount of forest called the Scathach Woods.
I see it.
And then there's some snowy white mountains just above that. And on the opposite side seems to be like where a river meets a snow-capped community. They're currently in a cave right there. It's kind of hard to zoom in there, but right above Dagda Falls is where they're in a cave.
We're right here.
You, I would say, are actually venturing through those woods currently. Like you're coming from Torwin, which is the opposite side of those woods, and you're coming through because you have, as said, seen a sign that there is some darkness to the north. It's brought about an unnatural winter that has lasted for, well, an unnatural period of time. And that's the way you're heading. Now, you are on a path and you can see that there's only so many people that would come this way. But you have braved this journey by yourself. Well, not really by yourself. You have your Fingers. But as far as human companionship, you are walking alone. But you do see that there is a campsite up ahead. It seems that someone is there and has lit a fire and has made camp for the night. It is up to you if you speak to them or don't. I won't force your hand. But that's what you see currently as you're entering into the woods on the way to the west.
Okay. I guess I'll stop and talk to the person at the fire.
Sure. You have your dice, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just go ahead and give me. Do you have social interaction? Or do you have unpleasant social interaction due to like any kind of like scar or anything like that?
Yeah, it's people are put off by my birthmark.
Yeah, disgusting.
Isn't there something? What do you have at the bottom that has an eye? What is it?
Charm, persuasion, deception.
Those are all bad.
She has an
in
inability.
capabilities.
She has an inability
Gotcha.
in that, yeah.
All right, so just give me a quick roll with your d20, and we'll see how it starts out here.
Not good.
Oh my! Was that a 3?
Yeah.
Jiminy crickets. All right. Let me go ahead and give these purple ones over to the lady in red. Use these for the... Oh, you got some dice? Okay.
From Ronnie. If these suck, I'll use those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, hopefully they don't. So, as you walk up to the campsite, you actually hear, "Hey, what are you doing over here?"
Wandering around.
"Wandering around in the darkness of the north, are you?"
Not from around here.
Obviously not. Not many people would do that. As he reaches for his... You can see that he's got like a battle axe on his hip.
Oh, he's gonna smite
That
you.
he's pulled forth, and he's kind of like pointing in your direction. He seems about 5'9", 5'10". He's got kind of an auburn brown hair that's pulled into a braid behind his head, like kind of a big half beard on his face, and some strange red tattoo markings that actually go over both of his eyes.
Curious.
Okay. I would be like, yeah, there's no need for violence, not threat.
Well, I don't know about all that, but maybe I'll ask my friend. She might be able to tell exactly what you're about and what you think you're doing here. And my friend also... Hang on, I'll be right back. You stay right here. I'm going to go to the tent. You can't come in the tent, though. You stay. Don't leave, because... And he goes and he starts rifling through a tent. You can see it kind of like swaying back and forth, like he's cluttering stuff around. You hear other voices like, "What are you doing? What's going on here?" So let me pull up. I know I have the images saved. Avonmore. There it is.
There it is.
He actually wouldn't look. There's only one part of the image where he would actually look like now, because he's changed a little. This thing moves so slow sometimes. I think I'm on their Wi-Fi.
I didn't even give a physical description of what I look like.
Not yet, you haven't. Iona!
What?
Come out of the tent. There's a girl out there wandering around with some sort of a stinky muskrat on her shoulder.
What?
She's wandering around with like a long rat, like climbing around on her shoulders. She says, "Oi, I'm not here to cause any trouble," but I'm like, wait a second, right? Because it's kind of like that one time. Remember when we went to that big fairy well, and then like we were falling out to the sky, and I was like, that's trouble. Didn't see that coming, because we were just trusting some lady that came up and was like, "Trust me with the eye patch," right? Remember that?
Yeah, when I told you not to trust her, and you were
Well,
like,
then we
can
did
totally trust
anyway,
her."
and it turned out I was right, and then the other lady, the other lass, was bad. Remember that? Duncan, do you remember that? It was bad. It was a bad day all around, but this lass out there, she's got like this mark. I saw it. It was
This
peeking
is
up
ridiculous.
out of her collar.
I walk out of the tent.
Where are you going? It could be dangerous. He comes back out of the tent with his bow.
Wait, I thought you were in a
and an
cave.
arrow pulled back, and he's like, "Don't hurt her. She's gonna talk to you for just a moment, lass.
Sit down.
Don't teleport us into the sky and try to kill us either.
Sit down.
Fine, I'm gonna sit, but just for a moment, on this rock over here. This is my rock. Don't try to sit on my rock.
Just don't sit on this rock. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, you heard the man.
Did he come with us?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I've been through a lot lately. I used to be a lot bigger, and then everybody's like, take a bath,
He
and I took a
recently
bath.
got cleansed from some curse that made him Hulk out. If you knew what the Hulk was.
Oh, I remember him.
Right. So
Well,
now
Hulk is a
he's-
word.
Now he's
It's okay,
having
we can
some
use that.
insecurities about the fact that he's not quite as large as he is.
The world's a scary and dangerous place, I'm just saying.
I'm scared
What are
and
you
dangerous.
I was sent here because I saw a sign of who I follow.
Oh, that's how I found this guy with a sign and a dream and some other nonsense.
I used to see signs and dreams too, but then the Druva tattooed this on my face and it stops me from seeing stuff.
That's nice.
Sleep a little bit better that way.
Be nice and offer her some bacon.
Oh wait, my gremlin bacon.
I'm assuming you
thought
have
I
more
gave-
bacon since then.
I do have a big bag of bacon.
Give her some bacon.
You don't want an evil elf chain, do you? I've got that too.
I don't do well with evil and
I'll take it.
Don't give her away.
Me either. That's why I keep trying to give it away. Nobody takes it though.
I don't.
But see, look, she's got that weird thing on her face.
It's not
That
on
is
my-
rude.
It's peeking up out her collar.
You are rude.
She's got face tattoos too.
Go to the tent.
No,
You're being rude.
I will not. And
being
my
rude.
owl doesn't like her weird rat thing.
It's not a rat. It's
True.
a
He does
finger.
have an
A
owl.
finger?
A finger.
Well, listen here. Don't eat
I'm
her
sorry, you don't
fingers.
have those here where you're from, but
Where I'm from, we got worse things. Don't look for shadow walkers.
Don't
Those
let
are...
your owl eat her animal.
Listen, don't eat the whatever the heck they are crawling on her.
you could say they're a cross between a ferret and a badger.
Well, this is a cross between an owl, and he's hungry. Sit here, Adair, and don't eat her fingers. Sounds like it's crossed between bacon and turkey to him. That's
It
what's...
kind of the finger that's on my shoulder, as you said, it was on my shoulder.
I think it is.
It looks like it's doubling, but it's not.
What?
Put your finger
It's
on my shoulder.
I would say instead of master, I'm mistress of the swarm. So it looks like it's
Oh, it like kind of looks like it might be like
Might be.
breaking into two.
Oh, like shadow imaging.
yeah, basically like it looks like one, but in a certain way, it looks like more than one.
That's cool.
That's nice.
So which way are you going? Where are you traveling to? So we're in Dúnáeð right now. We're in the Scathach woods.
Listen, if we cross over that way, all the way through the woods of Scathach, then we would be back in Dúnáeð. But before we go back there, I can't see the war chieftain, my father, until I have secured victory and regained honor for our family name, which means we're going to the north.
What if I just like gouge out your eyes?
Who's your father?
Then you won't.
Angus?
Or I'll gouge out his eyes, then he can't see you.
Angus
and then you
Sky.
can go back.
Is he with us?
No.
I don't think
I don't
he is.
hear these
I'm-
words.
I think he went.
I'm,
with
I'm
the
just a
queen of the
random
other world,
soldier
right?
with you guys.
He was
you.
just wandering about.
Can I just
No,
be a
I think
random soldier?
Because he really liked her.
He did. He does
did.
I
like
think
the
he
ladies.
went with her.
Yes.
Do you remember what his
You're
character
talking
was
about the
doing at end of the last
cowardly
game?
genie.
We all
armor.
went together. The
Oh,
three
you're
of us.
oh, I know who you're talking about. You're
But I
talking
think-
about Eric the Bold.
Yeah, Lord Eric
Craven.
the Bold.
No, he died. He
He died from injuries
He
to
died
his ego.
because I didn't like him.
No, he saved the multiverse and he is now sitting on the throne, burning.
That is not.
Oh no, that's not.
That
no.
is Eric.
That
That
is
is
not Eric.
Eric.
Eric is nothing like that.
Eric became like that
So
after
Casey, I
centuries.
sent images to you. Those are the people
You
you're
hear that,
talking to. I
people
don't
at
have a
home?
Duncan image, but I think Duncan might. I don't know.
That was a message saying
Except that he's just the puny archer. He's not the big beast anymore.
I'm not puny.
He got
I'm
cleansed.
pretty strapping for a
So he
little
looks like
archer
this.
guy.
For a little guy.
Just by himself.
I'm just not
So
10
now
feet
he
tall
has
anymore.
insecurity issues about his
They're not performance issues.
performance issues.
They're not performance issues.
Well, if you're wondering about my artwork, it was a blessing from the god Luxeon.
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 Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Luxeon.
What? Like Lux? Yeah.
Luxeon. Okay.
Like luck. See. On.
Look,
I'm
see
sure
you
you've heard
tonight.
of him.
Hey, Duncan. Isn't that the thing that you talk about all the time?
No.
Lord of the Light and all that.
Similar, but no.
Wait, the Lord of Light. Do you know him?
No, the Lightbringer.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the
right.
Lightbringer,
That's a different
Luxeon,
guy.
right? Isn't that what you...
the
the
Lightbringer or
thing?
somebody else?
Similar, but different.
Like in the same way that the Lightbringer is similar to Aiden. They're both right. Like these are all gods of light.
Well, she's got a big star tattooed on her neck.
It's
there.
a sun with a star in the middle.
You know what? I feel like suns and stars are the same thing.
Well, at least that's better. You seem to like it now instead of insulting it.
Well, it's better than like a devil bat eating a snake.
What?
It
Oh,
could
that's
have
on my
been
back. No.
That was a bad college decision that I had. Listen, we're going up to Pajaminos. There's this like frozen castle to the north. I've got to go up there and kill this old
Like in
bloke that's up there and
Conan
he's
the
committing all
Destroyer.
these sciences and such.
Guess he
He's
didn't
like, listen here, I know magic and science and I'm going to put them together and turn you into a big, hulking, 10-foot grey, evil rage beast. And I was like, no. But then he did. And so now I'm going to go back there and I'm going to shove an arrow right up his
Knee.
nose.
What if he turns? Oh, you know what I think is secretly
Oh, so you're
happening?
gonna do
He
the
misses
Egyptian thing and
being
scramble his brain for it?
Yeah. Yes.
large, and so he's going to go put himself in a situation in which he could lose and become large again.
These are like trick arrows, but this is my lobotomy arrow. We'll shoot it right up his nose.
A lobotomy is a little different than the
He's gonna
Egyptian
miss.
scrambling.
It's a little bit of both.
That part of him that wishes to be big
So then I
again.
take it back out.
That's what she said.
So
Are you that part?
I think, though, if we head through these woods here, then we can find the path to the north.
The woods here.
We're going to camp here for the night because we've already put up this campsite. And
She's
what-
gonna stay with us, I think. These woods are dangerous.
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, like, if you see a shadow walker, it's not how fast you can run, it's how slow the other guy runs. I mean, yeah, sure, stay with
I've
us.
come all the way from
Yeah, she made it this far. She's pretty tough.
the plains. I don't know how to pronounce it.
The plains.
The
plains.
the plains.
DESNOBAI.
Just stop. Is this one of something from Torwin? What is
It is.
It's from Tormund, yeah.
Oh,
Plain.
I don't remember how to pronounce that.
You said the plains. I had to.
The plains, the plains.
I think that if you want to stick with us, you can.
Iona's a lot nicer than I
You
am.
can stay in our tent. I will make him be nice.
Oh, we're all going to stay in the tent.
We don't have one tent.
Well, it's going to get cold, so, you know, just saying.
We've been staying in this one tent for a while.
Is it bigger on the inside?
I ken that it's not, it's kind of smushed in there, and
It's big on the
nobody's had a
outside.
bath in a
It's
while.
bigger on the inside, kind of like him.
I don't know what that means.
Inside, you're still a big dude.
No, he's gone. I washed him away. He's back in the fairy pool.
He's in a fairy pool?
He's in the fairy pool.
What does that do for him?
I don't know.
Are there, wait, are there fairies
there?
there?
Was the Hulk, remember? Yeah,
crochets
we
now.
killed them. You
Oh, do you crochet now?
I crochet. Yeah, maybe.
So is there
He's not
a
even
reason?
here. Stop talking to him.
Bone spurs!
It's a ghost!
I'm here.
Is there a reason why the winter has been like this? We don't have winters like this.
You know,
Because it seems
long ago they
colder.
said that Clan Lewis left the north because an unnatural winter struck the land. It was about 80 years ago when these meteors fell out of the sky. And
Wait, meat tears?
no, meteors. Who is this ghost talking to me?
Bone spurs!
Oh, it's scary! So yeah, these meteors fell out of the sky, and then this winter
Meteors?
fell across the land, and Clan Lewis was forced to the south. It led to a lot of civil war and bloodshed, and then, of course, that didn't go well. But then this bloke started showing up there. Well, of course, monstrosities and such started showing up, so I hunted them, being a skiing from Clan Lewis. Well, I worked for them. I'm from Clan Sky. It's a long story,
God.
lass. Look,
to
all
the
I'm
point.
saying is that there's this guy in this castle up to the north, and he's got to have answers.
You want to go put an arrow up his nose.
Yeah, right, of course. But he's also got to have answers for what he's done. He turned on the air conditioning and didn't turn it back off again.
What's air conditioning?
I don't know. I pulled it out of the multiverse. I saw a vision. It was a sign.
I saw the sign.
There was a scientist, a bald scientist with a strange accent and a big robotic eye, and he had an air conditioner. He invented it.
So meteors fell from the sky, and then a guy in a castle causing trouble.
Basically, when the meteors fell, the meteors contained corrupted ore, and the ore corrupted things. Like it corrupted a bunch of fae, and it corrupted people. And this guy was, I believe, corrupted by the ore as well. And
It's very well
basically
possible.
became like an evil, maniacal, experimenter warlord guy.
That could be a way we look at it.
And we're gonna go kill him.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
we're going to go kill him.
Sorry.
That we are. So,
Wait, it's
do
against
you
my
decide to
religion.
camp with them for the evening?
Wait, I'm not there.
Yes.
Are you part of our team now?
All right. So everybody settles down, goes to sleep for the evening.
Are we
now,
allowed to just question? Are we playing these sheets? We're just jumping right in. I don't think we have to make any changes to anything, right? Like this isn't like where we used to have to jump from game to game and make all these changes to our sheets. Like I think all this stuff still.
Do you have
If-
your other one?
Like
That's-
we're tier 3, we're the same tier we are in the other with the other characters.
I mean, it's perfectly acceptable to me for this session if you would like to jump in and play these.
I mean, I'm just saying if something attacks us, we got to be able to roll it, right?
that could be very well true.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, I'm tier 3, which is very similar to where I am with my other character. So whatever bad guys there are should be pretty manageable with that tier.
Sounds
Tier
pretty
3,
Story.
Duncan. Are you tier 3? What tier are you for that character for Duncan? Oh no.
Kenrick's actually tier 4.
This one says tier 5.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was pouring all of his points into level.
Yeah, we were
up.
way more.
Well, how am I only 3? What the heck?
Yeah.
What the heck?
What the heck? I'm tier 4.
And Lord Eric, of course,
Well, how
is
nice for y'all.
the god of the multiverse at this point. So that's why he's not there.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
I forgot to describe what I look
That
like.
one may not have.
Aye, what do you
don't
look
think
like
that one
before
has
you get
lead
in my
on it.
tent?
don't
I
think that
have
has lead.
golden blonde hair with red streaks.
Oh.
I have golden yellow eyes, and I'm
this
5'5",
That's so sorry.
and sometimes the birthmark glows.
Yeah. Where's the birthmark I can put it in?
It's about the neck and jawline area.
That's what she looks like?
Yes.
That's what she described.
That is not at all what she described.
No, brighter. She didn't say whether or not she had been lifting. Right?
Well,
That is a muscly
185
man
pounds.
with fire hair.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a woman.
Artistic representation.
That's a woman.
Not
Then make it have bigger boobs.
It's all the testosterone she takes.
Ravina.
Ravina.
Oh, yeah, my name's Ravina. You got you for 5 minutes. 5 minutes of playtime.
No. Oh, playtime with the Avengers.
Yeah, playtime with the Oh, yeah, snap into Avenger.
Hey, he's canon. He's in Spider-Man.
Well, he's canon, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't call him that, though. All right, so as you're sleeping in the evening, you actually notice that the sigil on your neck seems to be burning hot.
Okay.
This is...
Right,
That's-
just like that. But, so it makes you uneasy, and you actually get up and you step outside the tent to like get breath, like to get air for yourself, right? Because it kind of smells like some people haven't bathed and a good journey from Torwin.
It was him. He's people.
I am the people. Yeah, that's true. So you step outside into the cool, brisk air, and in the distance seems to be something luminous, something shining like light in the darkness of the woods. Do you venture towards it?
Yeah.
Give me a roll for perception.
Do you tell us about it, or do you just venture?
I guess I would tell someone. Who am I closest to?
It's a tiny tent.
It's a tiny tent. You're close to everybody, I think, but
Just
it's...
be like,
I just smack somebody's leg.
Oi! What the? No, she's touching me in my sleep. What are we
there's
doing?
something out there.
What's out there?
Oh, I don't know, but you're not being very quiet.
No, I'm not. She's grabbing my leg. Last time that happened, it was Duncan. He called me teddy
So we
bear.
clamber out of the tent.
All right, so give me a perception roll.
Okay. I actually have perception, and I'm trained in
You're
it.
trained in it, so that would actually ease the task by 1 level. So your mark to meet will be 12.
And how do I make that go down?
Just roll.
You could do intelligence. You could buy into it a little bit more. Do you have an edge in intelligence?
Yeah.
How much?
2.
2. So if you give me 1 token, a blue one, you can actually drop that down to a 9.
And you're trained in it, so it would drop it down to a 6.
No, that's what just happened. Well, oh, yeah, that's right.
It would drop. So trained is you drop the benchmark by 3.
Okay.
So it
Well, I
dropped
did
it
that already. It started at 15, I dropped her to 12, and then she's buying, so it's dropped to a 9.
Okay.
9.
No. Hey.
What?
She can't see anything.
What is
it's
it?
dark. And her neck hurts.
Is it 1?
It was a 4.
Okay, that's not as bad as a 1. It continues to be luminous, and you can't quite tell what it is.
I rolled 14. That's probably not good enough either.
Are you trained in perception?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, then that's enough. You see what's to be a ethereal fire in the shadows of the Scathach woods. It is oddly looking to take the shape of a man.
Does it have bone spurs on it?
I don't know. You're not that close.
It's
but
an ethereal fire that looks like a man.
It's an ethereal
Sounds like
fire
you.
that looks like a man.
I feel calm in
Is it?
the presence of this person.
You feel good about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you would venture closer to try and talk with it or
Yes.
commune,
Yes.
right? All right. So yeah, so you can edge yourself a little bit closer towards this entity, right? And as you grow closer and closer, you notice that this brightness is the core of whatever this is. It's like almost shining out from a core, and then like whatever kind of fades to the edges is the fire. So it's bright and almost to where you have to like shield your eyes while you're walking towards it. Lo there, lass. Welcome to Dúnáeð. What's your name?
Ravina.
And what is your quest?
I ventured towards the darkness who needs...
It needs to be shattered and
Yes,
smashed.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right. And what is your favorite color? No, I'm just kidding.
Yellow.
Incorrect.
Here in the land of Dúnáeð, this is the great home of fire. That's what this land stands for. I think you'll be welcomed here. And then he reaches out and he just kind of like gently, like not quite touching you, but you can feel the warmth against the side of your face, especially right where that sigil is. And the sigil seems to glow brighter as this is occurring. Before you go, I have a very important favor I must ask of you. One of my followers is deep within a cave just to the west of these woods. This man is of utmost importance to spreading the name of Aiden. I need you to find him. His name is Noel. Noel Justin. He is in grave danger. I need you to go from here to find him and to aid his allies and he to survive their quest, so that you must free this land from the great darkness, to shatter it completely. Can you do this for me, Ravina?
Yes.
Then I grant you my blessing. And then, like the light glows very bright to where you're almost blinded by it.
That was Aiden.
For Duncan and Iona and Kenrick, what they see is like almost like a sunshine rising in the woods, and then it evaporates. But as it does, you receive the blessing of Aiden.
/ Tom
So
Thumb.
you can write that down in your extras.
On special abilities or...
You can write that down under equipment if you want to. That's
So
perfectly
lucky.
fine. You can just write it down as an asset.
Aiden
So
never
the
blessed
blessing of
me.
Aiden is just going to be an asset for you to ease a task of a roll. You can use it when you want to. It would basically grant you another easement on a task. So each time you use like an asset, it'll drop the difficulty by 1 tier, which is 3 points. So it would go from 15 to 12 or such like that.
And it's never... Like, I can use it how many times?
You can, tell you what, give me a roll on a d6.
3.
You can use it 3 times.
Only 3 and then it's gone?
That's it. Those blessings come when they, a lot of these guys have gone to like temples and prayed and got some blessings and such. So usually they're there and then they fade, but then you can go get more by appeasing the gods a little bit more. So at this point, you heard the message, but these people who have taken you in as your fellow campers did not.
I go back to them and tell them that... Who was it? Who was that person?
That's mysterious, but he gave you a blessing and you got the name Aiden from it.
Okay. I was bestowed a blessing of Aiden and told to find his follower Noel and his allies in a cave near here.
Noel! Hey, that's that crazy Aiden, the god of fire. That's what my entire country's based around. He's gold. You saw God. She's talking about seeing God.
What is she talking about?
Aiden. She
About
says she
Aiden.
saw Aiden in the woods. That was supposed to go find this guy, Noel Justin. You ever heard of him?
Yeah. He's a weird preacher.
Super creepy preacher.
No, he's nice.
He's
I think I have one of his books laying around somewhere.
I have like existential paleontologian faith or something.
I have
It's
all
about
of his
paleontology.
books. He's got lots
Yeah,
of books.
I read the book.
You did?
Yeah, Burning Paleontology,
You read it?
Volume 5. Cost me $15.99.
That's ridiculous.
Right? I didn't even know why break it up. Why not just make it even? Like here's $16.
he has a lot of books about existential faith
And
and other
paleontology.
musings.
Yeah, I've heard about this guy.
So this guy's a talker.
Yes, he's a talker. He's seen him talk his way out of many situations.
He's known
Situations.
He's known throughout many of the regions here.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Yeah. He's also, I've heard,
Crazy when he was
pretty
like,
At this point, doesn't he have, out of character, doesn't he have like everyone's supposed to know who he is?
Worldwide
He's, like, the
renown.
most- yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got world renown.
We-
Very nice.
He was around in Torin as well.
So you're just saying he's in danger?
Yep. He's trapped in a cave somewhere. Close
To the
here.
west.
Okay, well, if we're gonna go see this guy, we got to stop somewhere and get some hot dogs first.
Somewhat.
That's super weird.
Hot dogs.
I don't want
What
to
are
get into
those?
the...
That
It's,
it says in his
So
memoirs
basically,
that
if
is
you
his
take-
favorite thing to have is a hot dog.
right, so like you take a rock ram, right? And you say, shh, it's going to be okay. And then you beat it about the head with a big club until it's dead.
I cover
And
the ears
then-
with my finger.
And then you cut it open and you rip out its innards and then you stuff its innards with the meat of the body and then you cook it over a fire and then you soak it in river water. And that's what we call hot dog water. It's the preacher's favorite treat.
I'm gonna go throw up now.
It's, it's a thing.
It's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross, but it's a delicacy. All right, then. I suppose having more people with us before we go to the north would actually help a little. So I have no problem with going with you to help in these caves. Let's go. There's a series of caves actually right over by Dogda Falls now that I think about it. I've hunted
Wait,
there
that's
several
not where I
times.
am. Is it? I'm in the series? I'm just in one of them.
You're in one of them.
Yeah.
I don't think you're scattered about them.
I'm not. I hope not.
Well, that would
My
suck.
bones!
My bones are falling apart. All right, so
over there and over there.
they would start the journey with you, no problem. And as you venture through the woods, let's go ahead. I'm assuming you're going to be trying to be kind of stealthy. I'm going to mark this as a speed check. And everybody give me a D20 roll, including you, Kenrick. Okay, fine. This benchmark is going to be set at 15 to start with.
And what are we rolling?
A speed check
Oh.
for stealth.
We're checking the speed.
Can I see that tower?
Yeah, sure. It's beautifully decorated.
I see that.
Brady's got bored and drew over it.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to make it look kind of more real.
Oh.
It was an attempt.
There's another dice in the hole.
Oh no, what was it?
There's a 5.
Grab one of Scott's
Now.
figures and start coloring it there.
You do have XP.
Yeah.
You can use your XP for a reroll if you want to. Or you can maintain the 5 and go with whatever consequences come from it. It is up to you, ma'am. Alright, that grants you a free reroll. Now, since it's a speed check, you can actually use your red chips to lower the benchmark if you want to.
Is that might?
That is speed.
No,
So think
red,
like the Flash.
the red one.
Yeah, think like the Flash. The Flash is
Oh,
fast.
speed. Okay. The green one.
The green one's might. No, you can drop it down with red.
Got them in the wrong order.
The writing's so faded on my paper.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
I thought it said passels. I was like, why does
Yeah.
fucking have tassels?
Of course he has tassels.
It's torches.
Bit of both.
Didn't know there were two groups in this game.
Technically, yes, they all exist. So I just wanted to bring it all together here.
This was a surprise for all of us.
Nobody knew. We're going to go with that. All right. So as you're creeping through the woods, some people may not have been so used to doing so and step upon a large dying branch. And you hear the of the branch as Ravina steps upon it. That's when you also hear the shuffling in the distance. And it sounds like the fallen leaves being crunched underfoot. And then the large thud and a repetition of something is running towards you. And by the impact and sound, you can tell that it is large. It almost sounds like a creepy ghost dragging across the ground.
It's scary.
In a haunted garage somewhere in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
All right. So
Can I-
everyone give me a speed defense roll. The benchmark is actually, because I have these actually written down here. Creature.
Not might defense, speed defense, right?
Do what?
Not might defense, speed defense.
Speed
right?
defense.
Okay.
Because you don't, well, it's about whether or not you see it coming in time. Like she can hear it coming. You can all hear it coming, like as far as like the gallops are concerned. But whether or not you can stop it, it's going to be speed, or get out of the way of it rather. Living shadow.
Oh, that's what I want to be. A living shadow.
It's under S. I'm always trying to attack you with things at the bottom of the list. There we are. So, 12. 12 is the benchmark. If you want to maintain that, you can. If you want to use any edge to decrease it, you can. For those of us that are just the... We'll just do a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, 16. He is fast. 10. She
speed-
is not fast.
We're doing speed.
Can I
Eleven.
Oh.
Can I make like one of my special abilities happen?
Do the speed defense first, and then we can decide.
Finally. 15.
Sweet. So you and the archer actually tuck and roll out of the way, which is odd because you summoned this danger. As Iona and Duncan are both completely tackled by this large thing. It's kind of like a hunched over, misshapen humanoid creature. It's got long, gangly limbs and kind of twisted muscular patterns with rotten, kind of mangy, dark hair growing out from all different directions. And as Duncan sees it coming right at his face, it's got like these large bug eyes and freaking huge fangs. It's like a mix between a man and a wolf and a howler monkey. And it tackles him to the ground. But we can now put everybody in order. There is 4 damage before armor.
I don't have my wind armor with this character.
That's true. But do you have armor?
Yeah, just one.
Oh, wait, I didn't have armor
this is-
activated.
Well, you have 3 naturally, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that right?
Oh, yeah.
So he would only take 1 damage.
Okay.
All right. They're
So-
tackled to the ground.
We're attacking this guy.
It is attacking you.
That's not nice.
It heard
Bad.
you, and it has.
What is it?
It is
Monstrosity.
you bad monstrosity. It's a shadow walker.
Oh.
All right. So that's what you see now. If you want to activate something, you can. What is it you're looking to do?
Ward. It's a shield of energy around me at all times that helps deflect attacks and +1 to armor.
All right. Now, is that an enabler or an
Enabler,
action?
yeah.
It's an enabler?
Yeah.
All right. So on an enabler, I think you
It's
can...
just there, right?
Yeah.
I think you
so,
just say you
well,
want it.
once she does it, like it's there. It's like a spell being cast. I can pull it up in
I
my...
think it's just that it just means it's passive. She always has this on. I believe. If it's on action.
Ward. Yeah, it's just an enabler. All right. You gain +1 to armor, and I think you can still take an action.
Okay.
No cost. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so if it costs 2 int, and I have 2 edge and intellect,
Then you can use your edge to make the cost.
okay. So this is an action. Yes. I'm gonna do concussive blast. Release a beam of pure force that smashes into a creature within short range, inflicting 5 points of damage and moving it back an immediate distance.
All right.
Pure force.
Holy starts. So on that, it is an attack right there. So give me a roll on that. If you want, now at this point, so you've automatically made it by using your edge. Now, if you want to ease it at all using intellect, because this is a spell, correct?
I guess.
Concussive magic flavor, so it counts as a spell. So it'd be and you're using intellect points to purchase it. So if you want to make it easier, you use more intellect points to decrease the difficulty. His difficulty is a 12, so it's 12. If you feel like you can hit a 12, that's fine. But are you specialized or trained in any of your magic abilities?
Didn't know I had to be.
You don't have to be. It's just, it can make it easier for you in the future if
my
you say,
God,
like,
don't
this
tell him that.
specific thing that I'm doing, I'm trained in it, I'm specialized in it. It's what can help decrease the difficulties.
Okay, sure.
So it's a set it at 12. If you want to use intellect points the first time you purchase using your points to make it easier for you, it costs 3,
Cost 3.
right?
Okay.
And then the second time, if you had 2 effort,
It's like what he looks like.
it would cost 2. So it's only 3 the first time, and then 2 for every time after that that you have the ability to purchase. And that reduces its level. That's about right.
So I would give you 3.
3 would make it easier, so that would put him down to a 9. So that would take it 1 down, like 1 step down in difficulty, if you want to make it a 9 difficulty. All right. So that's a 9 difficulty to hit this thing with the concussive blast.
19 work?
Oh, it
19.
does more than work. So
Minor effects as well.
you can do one of 2 things.
Okay.
You can either make 3 additional points of damage, or you get a minor effect, which could be like making it easier for somebody else to attack it.
Okay.
Like lowering its difficulty, basically.
Okay. I guess lower its difficulty.
Okay, cool. So, and this concussive blast does how much? 5 points of damage?
It does 5 points of damage and moves it back immediate distance.
Alright. So, everybody sees as it's tackled on the top of you, and y'all are both looking up at this snarling beast whose drool is rancidly, pouring from its mouth, and like you can smell it like it had beef stew 3 months ago and never washed it out of its teeth. Duncan and Iona, like as you're staring up at it, and it's like the drool is just like dripping onto you, and then all of a sudden there's just this explosion of light. And it is blasted off the top of you and slammed into a tree about 10 feet away.
Sweet.
As you see Ravina standing there with her palm like extended.
Awesome. Can I grasping foliage it to keep it in spot?
It is a 9 difficulty now. It seems to be injured from the concussive blast that just hit it.
Okay. It's 3. So it's free, but I would like to bring it down 1 more.
From 9?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is not even my chips. So I'll just make a note here on this sheet then. So that would be 3 more, right?
Uh-huh.
So that puts me at 21.
Just need to roll a 6.
And this, if I grasp it, it'll bring it down again 1 more time, right?
Because it would be impinged.
6.
All right. Good thing you brought it down, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So as you see it slam into the tree, you actually see Iona. She rolls over on the ground and reaches her hand out, slamming it into the ground. And then you see roots from underneath the tree actually begin to grasp up onto the creature, grabbing hold of its appendages, trying to hold it in place.
Duncan. Benchmark's a 6. Kick its butt. You're really good at that.
Okay.
The foliage doesn't do damage, though, correct?
Like negligible. Like
Well,
1,
what's
I think.
negligible?
I don't know, like 1 point. It's not much.
Let's see.
Okay. This is hard because I don't have any chips.
It's
Just
okay.
mark it down on
Yeah,
here.
I'm just doing it here.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So what I am going to do is lunge.
All right.
That increases the difficulty to 9. It costs 2. I'm giving you 1 might,
Okay.
so it brings the difficulty back down to 6.
Okay.
But I'm specialized in medium bashing as well, so this is free.
Nice.
So you're just lunging at him and hitting him with your special mace, right?
Yes, and lunge is +4, so it should be 9 damage.
9 damage to the face.
So as he lunges forward, it's easy to narrate that at this point. You see Duncan hop to his feet, and he has like the slightest look of a snarl on his face, as he's usually quite calm. And he whips out his mace that drops down and then extends into this full battle mace. And he lunges forward and just comes down right on top of his head. And you see this thing like whip its head down a little bit as blood just like spurts from its mouth and teeth begin to crack open and fly forward.
But it's not dead yet, right? Or is he dead?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
That's fixing to say, like, that's a short battle.
it's actually specialized. So if it was it's at a 6 difficulty right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's free. All right, so then you see an arrow streak past and directly into the thing's chest, which would be 4 damage. And he's none of those things anymore. Wait, yes, he is. He is still this because.
He so freaking is.
So that would actually be 6.
That's right.
All right, so the thing's actually just like gripped onto the tree at this point, with its head hanging down, blood pooling from it, and an arrow in its chest, as you hear it release this noise. Its last noise, like this dying howl, just... And then in the distance you hear...
Why didn't you pierce his vocal cords, Kenrick?
Listen, I was just shooting the thing, and then all around you, you hear these howls begin to resound.
Great.
I'm thinking that maybe we should, like, run fast to wherever it is we're going.
Killed its friend.
Who's with me?
Duncan just starts running.
Yeah, I was about to say, as soon as he asks, he just starts running. All right, girls, you see Kenrick and Duncan just start running.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go.
Owl flying down behind. Woo, woo. All right, so as you're running along, give me a perception check, Ravina.
17.
Oh, you see a cavern in the distance. You see it's about 20 feet away. It has a large face opening. There's some tracks that seem to be leading into it.
Tracks.
But they could be old. They're kind of like some big ones and some little ones that kind of look like chicken feet.
Oh wait, there's little tracks. Never mind.
Yeah, little tracks, but big tracks too. There's some slight putrid smell. Maybe something around here was using the restroom outside, but you know. The cavern does give some form of respite from hunting parties of wild creatures.
Respite sounds like a wholesome snack. Respites.
Respites.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
Good for you, good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you choose to run into this cavern?
Yep.
Oh, all right. So everybody begins to run into this cavern. And as you do, you can see a faint light towards the back of the cavern, like something is aflame. Do you venture closer to it?
Yes.
I forgot the. What kind of state am I in? Am I just chilling, polishing my bone spurs? Is it me? Am I the light? I'm not the light?
You're not.
Well, then I'm going to get coffee. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. I'll be back.
Make sure you're detached.
I'm drinking coffee.
I'm drinking coffee in a different cave.
I'm in a different cave.
Is he drinking Bones coffee?
Maybe.
It's Death Wish. It's got a picture of me on it.
It's got me on it. All right, so as you run towards the back of the cave, you actually see what appears to be a small, juvenile, deformed creature with greenish skin, a large, sturdy stick with kind of a spear top to it, and a 6-foot-long battle sword that is aflame. It has
Do
fire.
we even
around
really see Yip Yap holding the sword? Or do
You
we just
see
see
a
the sword?
6-foot-long sword, and right in front of him you see a monstrosity of up to 10 feet tall, graying skin, and his fingers on his right hand have been sliced and cauterized, and it's raising its fist like meat.
Does
I don't know,
that
its meaty hand
teeny,
up.
tiny little gremlin have a giant sword, or am I seeing things?
It looks
No,
like a giant sword.
It looks like it.
Kenrick, is that sword alive?
I think it's floating on its own, or maybe there's a bug holding it.
It's not a bug. That's clearly a gremlin.
No, he said all we can see is a sword at this point, so...
What I'm looking at is that big beastie right there, though. That's definitely worse than whatever a floating sword can do to you.
What's his benchmark?
The big thing
Yeah. I think you told Yip Yap it was 21.
is 21.
I would like to grasping foliage him,
All right.
but I'm
Starting
going to
again.
have to lower it a lot.
That would be smart. Matter of fact, everybody go ahead and give me a D20 roll for initiative so that we can figure out where everybody's at.
9.
6.
12.
7.
Alright. And so we've got, what did you say you got? 9.
How did I survive? This character is
You
so
said 10?
squishy.
Was that it?
With
11?
no armor.
6. And you had 12.
I had 7.
7. Oh. We all go after the big thing. All right, so.
Duh. I want to do something. Like, what do we have? Who's first?
You see that the beast, the monstrosity is first. So you see, though, that it is going to smash whatever's holding this sword. And it seems to be a small, not even 2 feet tall, maybe 1.5 feet tall wild creature that seems to have picked up this large sword to defend itself with. I would let there be a player intrusion if
I
that's
would like.
wanted.
What level is he?
21. Or he's a, what is it, 7 difficulty.
Didn't take a picture of that one.
He's a 7.
7, 21.
I want to try to use my cipher. It's a ray emitter called Flee in Terror. But it's only a level 5, so it wouldn't affect this guy.
It would not do
What kind of
anything.
ciphers do you have?
I have a level 8 cipher.
What does it do?
Shocker.
Ooh, yeah, she does have the shocker.
So you could use it on him if we
It's
need
a
to.
touch.
I have a level 8 fear ray emitter.
Okay, can we use that? Because that'll make him run away in terror, right? I mean, we could fight this thing, but we could also just make him run away, right? It says Ray, it causes the target to flee in terror for 1 minute.
It would give you a break for a minute
And we could run away, right?
at
in
that point.
time.
Yeah.
Like when the thing is running away and fleeing, then we could grab up Yip Yap and go.
These are all
Are y'all
true
familiar with
facts.
Yip Yap?
We do not know. We just know that there's a small green
But
creature.
we know Yip Yap, and he's going to come with us. Because,
As people, we know Yip Yap.
like, I mean, he would come with us, I think. Like, come on, it's running away. We
He's
gotta
about to die by being squashed by a big giant. Yes, he would run any direction.
come with us, yeah. So we could use that as an option if we don't want to try to fight this guy. We'd have to lower the benchmark a lot before it was doable.
Well,
that's
with
just an
a
option.
cipher like that, I think that you just use it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We could use this instead of having to fight this battle if we wanted to. I'm just throwing that option out there.
That's up to you, Ronnie.
We can also try to fight it. I don't remember Duncan's stats or anything, but
I mean,
he's
he's
pretty
like
powerful.
tier 5. I'm tier 4. You're tier 3. I don't know. It's up to you.
She's tier 2.
She is tier 2.
Yeah, I'm tier 2.
I was
So, like,
supposed to roll for another cipher for
My
Duncan.
concern is like the amount of chips that we'd have to spend
We could
just
do
to
that
lower the
anyway.
benchmark are really going to severely like limit us. Especially her. Like she's only got like 12 in some of her things. That's my only concern is the amount of chips that would take us to lower it even for 1 turn.
That's fine with me. Either which way y'all want to go.
But I'm done. If y'all want to fight it, I'm here for it.
I can go ahead and use the fear ray emitter. I don't mind using that.
All right. And so basically, I guess it would look like a token, like a talisman or something that you pull out from your pocket, and then like you just toss it at this thing, and it blows in its face, and whatever it does causes it to see something so terrifying that even it runs, and it starts running towards the mouth of the cave. So it's running towards the opening of the cave that you came in through at this moment, which you also know is where the shadow walkers were approaching from in addendum. So this thing is running out towards the shadow walkers. Shadow walkers are running in towards y'all. Now you have a moment alone with whatever this thing is holding the large 6-foot sword.
Creature, what are you?
Yeah, man, I'm Yip Yap. What you talking, man? You don't know about Yip Yap?
Are you a gremlin?
I'm a gremlin, get it right. I straight up drip with style.
Okay, I gotta record this. You're a what?
I'm a gremlin, y'all. And I straight up got that riz. All right, they call me Captain El Rizzo. Yip Yap.
Okay, well, we scared this thing away that was about to squash you like a
I
dog.
was about to kill that fool.
Okay,
You saved him. That's what you did.
Okay.
You say you don't listen.
well,
I saved him.
while he's running
not
away,
killing
why
him.
don't we run the other direction?
Because I ain't been over there. I don't know what's over there right now.
It's out this way. It's the way out.
No, the way out's where he ran with all those other things howling outside. I think the only way we got to go was that way
Then
into
let's
the
go.
dark, and
You
that's
got your
totally
sword,
sus.
right?
It's
Lead the
totally
way.
sus.
Lead the way.
Me? What
got the sword with the light.
What do I look impulsive to you?
Yes.
Well, maybe.
I have dark vision.
They do say I'm great, you know. I'm great. I'm the great Gromman, right? Yip Yap.
Okay, well, Yip Yap.
Yo.
I'm Iona.
What's up, girl?
Let's go this way. And I boop him on the nose.
Oh, I see what this is about. It's because I drip with style. Gosh dang. Wizard of Oz. That's what they call me, the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, all right.
Duncan looks at Kenrick. Did you understand a damn word he said?
I think maybe I've been alive for too long because back where I was from, I don't know any of those words. But I think he pointed that way and then made some beeps of growls.
Let's follow him or let's lead the way because this thing's only gone for a minute.
Okay.
A minute's not that long.
Exactly. Let's start trucking.
All right, then.
So we're going further into the cave? Let's hope it connects to something relevant.
Seems to be the idea. So
Oh, I would have had a good intrusion. I just thought about it. I
What?
just saw what the convenient idea.
those are good too. Keep that in mind. Now, player intrusions do cost you a token, just like if I was going to do a GM intrusion, I would pay you with a token. Okay. Now, as you venture further into the cave, his sword actually goes out.
His sword?
She has dark vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Ooh. So you want to roll me perception?
Oh, I had 3 torches. I passed out the torches. Sorry.
Well,
Well, I mean,
I
it's
got
good.
3 torches too.
It's good that she can see, but like I'm gonna need to see.
He's even got some tassels.
What?
You missed that.
I got a lantern, not a torch.
Like I'm kind of like
He was trying to read his thing. And he was like, "I've got tassels."
It's
Okay.
torches. It's really faded.
Well, I just need to be able to see.
Yeah, we got torches. That's
I'm
fine.
glad that she can see in the dark.
But she's
I
gonna
don't
have
think I
better
that.
edge on seeing things because she's got perception.
Torch. I'll lead the way.
All right,
I'm walking
so
forward. I want to go first.
Ravina,
I'm the
go
line
ahead.
leader.
No,
Can I be the line
you're
leader?
in wherever you are, but she's got the dark vision. So
Oh, so she's the line leader? She got a 19 to be the line leader.
that gives you a minor effect. So
I got a minor effect.
yeah.
The insignia, it glows like a light.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa.
So you can actually make it to where people around you can see in the
Yeah.
dark as well. You notice that deep within this cave, the passageway becomes a bit more narrow, but you can see a little bit of rubble and maybe a light through that rubble, like
There's some rubble.
some more firelight on the other side of these fallen rocks. You would just need a strength task or a small critter to be able to navigate and scout the area for you.
Hey, throw that thing up here.
You like your critter.
Oh, my critter?
Don't trust Yip Yap to do anything.
Yip Yap got this one.
He is way too impulsive. He will poke his head through there and get
Steal some
distracted away.
Oh no, he gets stuck because his sword would be on the other side and be like, I can't let it go! I can't let it go!
Yeah, don't trust him to do anything.
Not to mess
Just
with Brady.
can you send your little friend?
I
have a
should
little
give
friend?
my Fender a name.
I'm just messing with Brady just to see what happens.
I know. I'm sending the video. It's just taking forever and ever and ever.
Cinder. I'm gonna name it Cinder.
Like it's about halfway sent by now. Cinder. That's a good name.
Cinder?
Yeah.
She's gonna send Cinder through the hole.
Oh, is that one of your little things?
Yeah.
Your Finger?
My
Fender
main,
named Cinder?
the main one, yeah.
All right. Now, with these things, are they like intelligent enough to be able to communicate with you? You've got communication with
I got communication with them.
wild communication or
Yeah.
something like that, right?
I am.
Does she have to roll for their perception?
Yeah. We'll give it a roll for their perception. So we'll just see what it sees.
So, do you have perception here?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that would actually be 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically, you rolled a 9.
Okay. 9 then.
All right. So the Finger sneaks through. Cinder sneaks through the cracks, goes on a little ways, creeps around, kind of making like a. I don't know, whatever a Finger sounds like. Kind of a snarling squeak.
No.
Maybe a bark, a yip. So it goes through and then it scurries back, climbs onto your shoulder again, and tells you that what it saw was a large man sitting in front of a fire next to another man who did not look well. And this is where it gets confusing, but you think it told
I knew the
you.
caves joined together. Called that.
What?
called
And
it.
then, the caves joined together.
Yeah, I told you they did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Mind blown. So then it also says that maybe there is a dead man who shouldn't be alive but is on fire.
Wrong.
Do you? I guess I tell them. Do you know a person that's on fire that looks dead?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
No.
Me.
None of
I don't.
Know these people?
No, I don't know. I've never met somebody that was dead but not dead but on fire.
And then there's 2 other guys. One that doesn't look very well. And
Nay, I don't
they're
know.
sitting around a fire.
This sounds strange.
Dude, they look strong. We just need to move these rocks.
Hey,
'cause this
hey.
thing's gonna come back.
Creature thing that's holding big sword. Do these people sound familiar to you?
Yo, man, hold on a second. Dope. That's that dude that keep trying to burn stuff, and that man with 0 Riz, Rogoth. They call him Rogoth 0 Riz. That's what they call him. He ain't on fleek.
Do you want to maybe yell at them? Be like, hey, this Yip Yap.
Yo, it's Yip Yap. You done left me. What's that about? That's messed up, man. I even saved you the whole time we've been rolling with each other. I done saved you so many times. Don't you remember that crocodile thing? Yes, I did that. Oh, see how you do without me now, huh?
And he crosses his arms and 6-pack. He's fine. You talk to him.
So I take it you know those people?
Yeah, I did. Before they became all sus and stuff. Thought they could do it without me. And he reaches into this little thing on his side and he pulls out this bandana. He ties it around his head and he says, this is my solo bandana. This is my, yeah. It means I'm by myself. I don't need nobody anyway.
Are you built different?
I'm built different. Look at these muscles, right? On a grommet? What? And he still like has like a dead grommet like bone thing like wrapped around. See that fool? He didn't listen. Messed around and found out what happened right there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we gotta find a way over there.
Yeah, so,
Y'all are getting distracted by your technology
by
in
Brady.
the real world.
Getting distracted by Brady. Oh, Bray. All right,
Were you talking to him with like an earpiece?
listen. I think what's going on here is somebody's got to make a strength roll. You know
Isn't
what?
Duncan, like, super strong?
Even as a weak archer, I'm pretty strong.
Isn't
And I
Duncan
think
really
he
strong?
is too.
He's got 26 might.
What?
Yeah.
See.
When I lost all my might, I'm at 24.
Wait, is that the right character? That's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
No, that's Duncan.
That's
All
Duncan.
your characters are strong.
He tends to make strong characters.
Rogoth, his full strength is 27.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to be a 34, but then I got cleansed. So I can try to move these things. But
Let's just let him do it.
yeah, let's let him do
And Yip Yap's real strong too. What's his might?
it. Ridiculous for a small.
I know. He's like really strong. 21. I can barely read this sheet. Look at
That's
his sheet.
better than mine.
She's a mess.
Yeah, his handwriting is
But his arms are crossed, and he is at the other side, like just leaned up against the wall, like.
He's not gonna help us.
They didn't help me, did they?
Well, we just met you and we did help you. We scared this thing away. This
I
gonna be
know,
coming back
and
at
you
any
booped me
moment.
too, and you want me to boop you back, and I get that, girl. I get that.
Oh my god.
I've met me before. I know what it's like to be in the grace of Yip Yap. It's daily for me. I gotta resist, and so do you. Okay? And then he like reaches up, he jumps, and he goes boop, and boops you back.
Did he say boop?
He does. He just jumps up and goes boop.
I tell
Now can you help me move these rocks?
No.
I tell
Screw
Cinder to watch that creature. You might want to eat him one day.
So I have fetch. Will that help me move some rocks?
Stop trying to make fetch happen, Gretchen. It's not gonna happen.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I think I just move one item at a time though with that. I
You
want.
can move some
Okay,
rocks.
let's start moving some
Let's
rocks.
say that you're easing his task if you wanted to give him teamwork.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, I mean that's so basically as he lumbers over there and he's like, fine. And he starts stretching and doing some calisthenics, and then all of a sudden he goes to like get this rock, and like a huge chunk of it just disappears and teleports across the room. And he's like, oh, this just got a whole lot lighter, and he throws it to the side, and you have a clear pathway through to this other area where you see the fire. It's like a campfire, ready-made fire, and there's a large man sitting next to another guy by the name of Rogoth. Right behind him, creeping up behind him, is this ghoulish-looking skeleton ablaze with fire.
It's me.
Hey, anyone named No? No here? Is there a person named No?
He's not here, was he? He stepped outside.
He was, but then he had to step outside.
Yeah, he had to step outside for
wait,
a
what's his
minute.
name? Hold on. It's Ally, I think. There's another man there. Liam, I think, is the one that
Liam.
survived.
I thought we left Liam.
No, Liam came with you. He was the only one that survived because his two friends actually were killed in horrible senses.
He had rope.
Noel, he went outside. He said to wait for him here, as he didn't know what was about to happen, and he had to go commune with Aiden.
Yip Yap, where you been, man?
Shoot! I just been doing my thing, beating things up. Monsters.
I tried to talk them into coming to get you.
I see how it is. Rogoth done left me.
Well, I didn't leave you.
I blame
And
you
it's
too.
still alive.
It is. It's alive and better than ever. Look, I got a new boot
And a headband.
and a headband. You know what this means?
Dear God.
This means it's a good day to die. That's what it means. I got this. And
Well, I mean, if you say so.
all the while, this thing that's sitting next to you, this creature, this man that's been sitting next to you, like slowly lifts his head and looks around the room like, what in the name of all that's holy has been, what is this? What is this madness? And he looks at you and he says, I share fire. You bring chaos.
For what it's worth, I did not bring the little troll. Imp, whatever you want to call it.
He's not a troll.
He might be a troll or a gremlin, yes. Let's see. That can't be right. That's better. All right, so. The man who's actually sitting before you, that's around the campfire with this large Rogoth fella. And of course you see Jen Callis behind Rogoth with his shanks out. Shink. But the man that's sitting next to Rogoth, he seems to be very pallor, his cheeks are like sunken in, and like he almost looks mummified, would be the only way to really describe it in a quick fashion. Like his skin is leathery and gray, he's mummified, but not like wrapped up with bandages, just leathery and old. He's like beef jerky brought to life. And
Ew.
He does have a strange carving though, or like what used to be a tattoo in the center of his forehead, and it looks like a sun.
Okay.
Carved like right here. With little squigglies, like the rays coming out from the sun.
A little like my son.
Similar. So that you would recognize it as similar.
Would I recognize the emblem
As who?
as Rogoth?
As Rogoth, if you saw it, you would know that it is the clan sigil of Clan Lewis. So your clan, that is your sigil. To burn bright, right?
Well, we're of the same clan. Excuse me. We're of the same clan.
One could say that. You're a watered-down descendant. Once great clan. The clan that I started, Clan Lewis.
You started.
His name's
Long ago, in the war against the Fae, I, Keenan Griffin, started Clan Lewis.
Holy.
That's right, that's your one time. There you go. Yes, I am Keenan,
Keenan.
exiled here in
Do you
this
have a friend named
cave.
Kel?
No, I killed him. He actually died in the Fey War when the Alfar attacked us. I miss him. He loved to drink of the orange fruit.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you later. It's his friend killed. He died. It's over. Forget him. It was centuries ago.
Are you okay?
It depends. Which one of you are you?
What does it matter?
I don't know. I guess they would both be the same. Like Iona and Amara would just be like, "Are you okay? You crazy?"
You don't look okay. Can I use my sense magic to see if I have, or fey magic or whatever, to see if I like sense any
Voodoo hoodoo
coming
about
off
him?
of Yeah.
Yeah.
Like evilness?
Give me a roll on
What's
that.
his benchmark?
27.
Nope. I got nothing. He just looks pasty and sickly.
You look weird, okay? But I'm not even going to try.
Not my circus. I'm all right.
How do you feel about the god of light, Luxeon?
Aiden.
I'm going to
what?
ease my way to the door.
Aiden, you mean. You've mispronounced his name.
Luxeon.
These people just really like Aiden, and that's it.
I'm not familiar with that god.
So,
I just came here.
once long ago, many centuries from here, there was a war. And in that war, when the Alfar attacked and my people were slain, I watched as everyone bled and screamed, babies left burning on the grounds. The Alfar are the most evil, vindictive, hollow, stupid creatures I ever saw in my whole life. Flying around on their dragons, trying to pretend they're high and mighty. But Aiden didn't save me that day. His fire, his light was extinguished before all of the bloodshed. And so that day, I decided that I would no longer worship him but his wife, Athna. And I ventured down through Nymoria and I found the cave, the Dúnáeð caves, where I was graced by the vision of the goddess of raging fire. And she granted me a special spear known as Guy Athna. And I used that spear to defeat the Alfar and freeze their evil
just
coward of a leader.
Covers his mouth
Writhy.
as he looks at Yip Yap's sword.
Is that the sword? No,
That
that's
was
not
her
the
sword. Yeah,
Spear.
Spear.
He has a spear.
She
that he
gave him a
got
sword though,
from-
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's true.
yeah. He has a sword.
So I used that spear to take their coward of a leader, Writhy, and I made him stone. And he sits there, crying before the gateway to see the rest of his people for eternity. There's where I left him, tortured. But there was a price I had to pay. To be graced with Gaiathna, I had to sacrifice death. I live forever, and I've just come up here for the peace and quiet. Although it's no longer quiet or peaceful here.
I blame that little.
Ronnie looks genuinely sad, like, dude just wants to be left alone. Let's just leave him alone. Give him some peace. So that's his spiel to you. If you wanted like specific information about any history or anything like that, then you can ask him further. But that's basically his spiel.
So we need the spear, right? Should we convince him to come with us, or it doesn't seem like he's wanting to give it to us?
He has the spear, right?
Yeah, the sickly dude you're talking to has the spear that we need. Why do we need the spear again? I can't remember.
Well, your leader, Noel, made a deal with this Alfar chick down in Nymoria that she would free her brother from this prison to the north. Okay. And he found the standing stone of Kerig Tor with this stone statue of a dude staring at it.
I remember now.
And the only way to unlock it is with this key known as the Gaiathna, which is a spear.
This sphere, the thing,
A spear.
Lots of keys throughout history have been sharp metal objects.
Yes, like a long stabby stick.
Yeah.
Well, should we talk him into coming with us or take it? Or ask him?
We could take it with another key.
Just take it.
There's a key
don't
for that.
take it. He's level 27. We can't fight him.
Yeah.
We're going to have to ask him nicely.
He's technically, he's the same level as, for you guys that were down in Nymoria, he would be the same level difficulty, or he would appear, his aura of intensity would appear as difficult.
What's his temporal aura? Can we go back in time when he was a
herself.
baby and kill him?
If you remember facing against Namir.
What's his level like, when he was like 10?
When he was 10 years old?
Yeah. I'm friends
Over 9,000.
with Sean the White, you guys. We just go back in time. Time
Speaking
slip.
of, though, you have creeped up behind Rogoth.
I have?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta be quiet. So I'm going to stand there. I'm going to contemplate, how can I make this look like an accident? Oh my God.
And if you want to find out what happens next time, you need to tune into the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Grandma, call your grandchildren and say, you heard the man. Click like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, though, I want you to be good to you and be good to your family. As always, we're having fun. Tune in and find out what happens next.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.